Hi, this is Stephanie Ann Mills. I do the voice of Lindsay and Kitty, and you are watching Du Bois Podcast.
To do something. Can you keep a secret?
Oh my gosh, definitely! My sister got diarrhea once on a date, and I had to bring her toilet paper because the restaurant was all out and she was stuck in the bathroom, and I've never told a soul. Oops. Sorry, Paula.
This is just like when we were 7 and we lost our moms at the mall.
And you started to cry, and the security guards had to, page our moms, and they were so mad. Why would they design it like that?
Why would they put a tennis court on the roof? Just pull on 3. 1, 2, 3. Gonna say that was your fault.
Of course you are.
Hello, everyone, and welcome back to an episode of Boys Podcast. My guest today is a voice actress and actress. You may have heard her voice as Kirsten in 16, Lindsay, Katie, and Kitty in the Total Drama series, Jenny 10 in Dex Hamilton, Vanna in Sidekick, and many more. And you may have seen her as Zoe Jones in Seed. So welcome to Stephanie Ann Mills. Welcome, Stephanie.
Hi, thank you for having me.
Yeah. So, Stephanie, what have you been up to? How are you doing? How's Stephanie doing?
Just lots of stuff. I just finished a cartoon for preschool kids that so that was kind of fun. I got to play a really cool character. But yeah, that's same old.
Nice. I like that. That's really cool. And is it coming soon or?
Yeah, coming soon. Lips are sealed. A lot of times you have to sign an NDA on things, so you're not allowed to really talk about them, but I'm allowed to talk a little bit about them.
Nice. Can't wait till that comes out. I'll watch it.
Yeah, awesome.
Yeah. So, Stephanie, what made you become a voice actress and an actress? And who do you say is your biggest inspiration for voice acting and acting?
Wow. Well, I started acting when I was 13. I started in a professional musical theater company. And I'm also a singer, so I started singing and playing piano when I was 4, and I also did ballet. So I kind of was immersed into this entertainment sort of influence, and I took a chance, and I just kind of ended up being involved in a professional musical theater company, and I met a lot of people. I grew up in Edmonton, Alberta, so a lot of the people I worked with were from Toronto, and so it kind of pushed me to move to Toronto. And then I started getting more film roles and things just opened up. And then I kind of fell into the voice world. At that time, it's a pretty close community. And I kind of just fell into it. And I was really lucky that I managed to stay. And I found my little niche and met all these people. And that's kind of how it happened. As an actor, I got to audition for voice stuff. And then it just luckily kind of stuck, and it's really fun. I love doing it. Yeah.
Wow. It's really cool. You're very talented. You're very talented stuff.
Oh, thank you. That's very sweet of you.
Yeah. Now, any inspirations, any people you looked up to, when you were a kid or younger, you say?
Within the voice world in Toronto, there's a lot of super talented voice actors that I've been very fortunate to work with. One woman, her name is Julie Lemieux, and she does so many crazy voices, and she's just so I really am very, I look up to a lot of my peers actually, because you just work with these incredible actors and you're like, wow, you can do that.
Yeah.
That's pretty cool.
Yeah.
So it's a lot of people that I record with, I look up to actually.
Wow. I think, wasn't Julie Lemieux in Ridiculous Race, if I remember correctly? I think she was.
Oh my gosh, I've done so many cartoons with her. I mean, she's constantly working. She can transform her voice into anybody. So she might have been, though. She might have been, yeah. I worked mostly with Stacy DePass, though. We were the sisters. So, and she's very talented as well. Yeah.
That's really cool.
Yeah.
I like that. Yeah, because my favorite show, believe it or not, of all time, Stephanie, is Total Drama. So I love Total Drama.
Oh, yeah. That was my favorite cartoon to record. It was such a blast. It was so much fun. Yeah. And every week, I don't know if you interviewed anybody else from Total Drama, but whenever we would get a script, we wouldn't really know if we were kicked off or not. So we would always just like get to the back of the script and be like, am I there? Did I get voted off? Can I still record? So it was kind of fun. We were like, as actors, you were kind of playing the game too with the characters, because you're like, oh gosh, I hope I'm still on the island.
That's cool.
Be fun.
Yeah, because I've actually had an off. Do you know probably Scott McCord? I've had him on the podcast.
Yeah.
I've interviewed him,
Yeah.
Megan Fallenbach,
Yeah.
Emily Claire Barlow, a whole bunch of people. Zachary Bennett, a whole bunch of people.
Oddly enough, Zachary Bennett and I have been working together on film and off for many years, since the late 90s. So it's kind of cool, yeah.
Wow, that's really neat. Wow, yeah. I like that. Now, you kind of already said it, favorite voice acting role and favorite acting role. Favorite of both.
My favorite acting role? Oof. Probably, I did a pilot called Throwing Stones, and it was about these 4 women. Actually, I don't know if you've interviewed Dan Petronovic. I don't know.
Oh, I would love to. Sorry.
Yeah, he's and I've done a lot of things with him, and he's awesome. And we played husband and wife in this pilot, and that was probably the most fun I had. It was really fun. Yeah, it was a good experience. It was really cool. I got to learn how to curl, which was kind of interesting. It was just a really cool project. Yeah.
It's really cool. Yeah, because he voices Jeff in Total Drama, if I remember correctly, too. It's really cool. So
yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
That's awesome.
He's a cool dude.
I like that. Now, you so is Total Drama then your favorite voice actor role of all your voices you've done? Would you say your favorite?
I mean, probably. I mean, Lindsay's pretty fun. She was a lot of fun, definitely. She's definitely the top for sure. Yeah.
I like that. Yeah. Now, Stephanie, if you wouldn't mind, can you do some of Lindsay, Katie, and Kitty's voice if you could? Sorry, I asked. I'm sorry.
Well, it's kind of my voice, to be honest, but Lindsay's like a little more like out to lunch and like, oh my gosh. Do a little bit more Lindsay. I think Kitty was kind of me, maybe a little bit more hyper. I don't know. I'm not like Julie Lemieux where I can like change my voice to do all kinds of different things. I'm usually hired for my actual voice. I just manipulated a bit. So yeah, that would be it.
Wow. Wow. Sorry, that's really cool.
You're too sweet.
Now, if you wouldn't mind, can you do you remember? Okay, so do you remember the World Tour season, right? The singing season. You know, the 3rd season, World Tour.
Was that when they went to Tokyo? Is that where they went?
Tokyo, a whole bunch of places. Yeah, that season.
Okay.
If you wouldn't mind, this is mine and my little sister's favorite line. Can you say, like, do you remember when you remember Tyler? Wait, something's itching in my brain. Someone's back in the game. My former flame. And Tyler, who's your name? You're Tyler. Do you remember that? I don't know if you remember that or not.
Oh gosh, I don't. Oh man, I don't. Is it part of the song?
Yes, that's why. Sorry.
Oh man, we recorded it so long ago, and I don't remember that. Oh gosh.
Okay.
I wish I did. Oh, I don't remember.
If you want, can I play like a little snippet on my phone and you could hear it if you want? If you want to hear it.
Yeah.
Okay. Sorry, Stephanie.
I'll pay attention.
Me and my little sister Danielle, she loves that song. Like, oh my god, especially your line.
Let's do this.
Sorry about that. Okay, it's loading. Gotta love ads, right? Sorry. Okay, it's loading. Sorry, Stephanie. Sorry.
No.
Okay, it's loading. Okay, I'm gonna skip to your part of the song. Oh, got an ad. Sorry. Okay, it's loading. I'm so sorry, Stephanie.
I may not remember this. This might be a good refresher for me too. I'll be like, oh, I forgot that. Yeah.
Okay, here you go.
Okay.
Okay, here you go. Okay, I'm gonna play it. Okay, here you go.
Wait, something's itching in my brain. Someone's back in the game, my former flame. And Tyler's your name. You're Tyler, just the same old Tyler, back you came.
Oh, wow. I do not remember that at all. That's hilarious. Oh my gosh. Tyler, I'm so glad you came. How's that?
That's perfect. Oh my god. Thank you, Stephanie. Oh my
That's
god.
hilarious. Oh my goodness.
It was a cute scene because I also interviewed him, Peter Oldring. He plays Tyler. It's like a cute scene too. Sorry,
Oh
Steph.
yeah. My
Alright,
favorite part of Total Drama is always the confessionals. Like they
Oh,
is my favorite part. I thought they were so funny. For all the characters. They were like I loved that. I always find them very funny.
and you and Tyler was such like a dynamic couple too. Like you guys are so amazing together. I love it. So wow, that's really cool. Like, can you walk me through like the audition process? Like, how did you get the roles of Katie, Lindsay, and Kitty? Like, can you walk me through those? Sorry.
I don't well, before COVID, we used to be able to go into the recording studios a lot more. So you would, you would be called, the agent, your agent would call you and you would just go for the audition. And I think I had a few auditions for each one, at least two, I think, because they do an initial one and then they do callbacks usually. And then you kind of get the call that you got it. So that's usually how it works.
Wow, that's really cool.
Now we do a lot of stuff on our phones and at home, and they do like auditions at home now because we've now gotten used to being at home through COVID. So I think sadly you kind of miss that interaction with all of your friends that you record with and stuff. So
It's really cool, like, because it's like I said, it's very cool. Like you voice like 3 different characters. That's sorry, Stephanie. Yeah. Now, favorite Total Drama character other than Lindsay, Katie, and Kitty. If you could choose one favorite other than Chef.
Oh, actually, I have to say Owen. I mean, I loved Owen. Got McCord. But I loved Chef. I mean, he's crazy. Like and Clay Bennett has the best voice. So I would have to say I loved Chef. Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
I always hear that Chef. People love Chef. I always hear that from Total Drama.
I love Chef. I mean, he's kind of the one that makes their life so difficult. So it's so funny. I mean, yeah. And he's got a great voice. So
Yeah, because he voices 4 different characters too. I don't know if you knew that. He voices Chef, DJ, Leonard, and Beardo, if you know those 2.
Yeah. He's a great on-screen actor as well. Yeah.
Wow, that's really cool.
Yeah.
Now, if you could choose the ones you voice, favorite of the ones you voice. Lindsay, Katie, and Kitty. Like, if you could choose one, like, to voice for the rest of your life, your favorite.
Oh, Lindsay, 100%.
Lindsay.
Oh, yeah. Lindsay. She was too fun.
No question, Lindsay.
No question, Lindsay. Yeah.
I like that. Now, favorite season of all the seasons. Like, Island was the first one, Action, second one, World Tour, third.
I think the first one, just because it was so much fun and it was kind of, the birth of all of these other seasons and all these other like storylines and stuff. I really liked the first one. That was probably my favorite one. Was the first one. Yeah.
I like that.
Although the traffic one was pretty funny too, but I mean they're all great. But I think the first one.
I like that. Yeah, because I don't know if you remember in the first season too. Do you remember cussing out Heather when she was mean to you? Do you remember that part?
The big long beep.
Yeah.
Yes, I do remember that. I did get asked we did a couple of us did Comic-Con one year, and I got asked what I actually said during that beep. And I mean, it's beeped up for a reason,
That's really cool too. And Rachel Wilson, the playteller, she seems like a nice person too. So that's crazy.
Yeah, there you go.
I like that. Oh, now I don't know if you heard. Did you hear about the 2 new seasons at all? The 2 new total drama seasons.
I have, yes.
Yes.
Yeah.
That'd be cool if Lindsay comes back. You know, Lindsay.
I mean,
That'd be cool.
I guess we'll see.
That would be really cool.
Door sealed.
That'd be really cool. Lindsay comes back. Kitty, like you get 3 characters.
Oh, hey, like there you go. I mean, you should make the call.
That'd be really cool. Like I would love that. Like, or Lindsay wins the season now. That'd be cool too. You know.
Yeah, for sure.
Now, what would you say? Like, if Lindsay were to win a season, what do you think she would spend $1 million on? What do you think?
Oh my gosh, probably making that imaginary bike that she tried to make. Wasn't that so funny? I remember that so. Oh my gosh. Oh, who knows? She would probably get the money, spend it on something she thought was a really good idea, but had nothing to do with anything. You know, like she would buy a boat and has no idea how to drive a boat. You know, like something like that. I feel like, but so innocently buy it, thinking it was a very good idea. I feel like something like that.
I could see that. Or imagine she, you know, the bandana she wears on her head. She just buys like $1 million bandanas.
Yeah, like of the same color, and she thought it was a really great idea. Yeah. But not a great idea. Yeah.
I could see that. I'm sorry. Now, if you were really on an island, what 3 famous people, dead or alive, would you bring with you?
Oh gosh.
And like,
That's an interesting question. Who would I bring?
It's like Total Drama Island. Sorry, get it? Because you know Island, Total Drama Island.
Probably Usain Bolt.
Ooh.
The runner.
Okay.
He could really like get things quickly. Like you'd have to have somebody athletic, somebody really funny, like maybe Chevy Chase or Jim Carrey or somebody really funny to keep you entertained. And then maybe Steve Jobs, maybe. I don't know, or like not Elon Musk, but somebody who could invent something good with building, maybe so that they could build the boat and we could get out of it. You know what I mean? Something like that. We need like a combination of those types of people. Maybe
that's
like
fun.
Williams. She'd be good. She'd be fun. So, that'd be cool.
Is there a role you would love to do that you haven't done but you want to do it? Like a superhero or sci-fi, time travel?
I've always wanted to do something that would involve really intense like physical training. So I don't know, like a Laura Croft, or like something that would make you that would teach you all these crazy things that you've never done before. Like I'm sure they would only let stunt people do a lot of this stuff, but like maybe like a Kill Bill where you have to learn how to do all those crazy moves and stuff. I think that would be really cool. I'd also really love to do like a musical theater cartoon where you could sing like a Kristen Bell in Frozen and stuff like that. Like that would be cool.
I could see that. I actually could see that. I could see that. Yeah, imagine like the people watch this interview and they hire you. Is that role?
Yeah, that'd be really fun. That'd be cool.
Yeah, I got you. Like that'd be funny. Imagine that, like breaking news, Stephanie.
Oh my gosh, that would be very cool. Yeah.
Now, over the years of your career, do you still keep in touch with co-stars and directors you've worked with? People you worked with?
I did a lot more when we used to be able to see one another. And again, COVID kind of, put a little ding in that. But you just sort of keep seeing people all the time throughout your career because it's very, very small. It's a small world, right? So I text often with a few people, and yeah, we keep in touch. Not
Nice.
many, but a few.
Nice. Some of your total drama co-stars too, I'm assuming, or
I keep in touch with Stacy DePass, who plays Emma on Redonkulous Race, who played my sister. And there's a few people that you know, it's like when you bump into each other, it's so fun to, you just kind of pick up where you left off because you've just known each other for years through the profession. So yeah.
I like that. Now, who would you say is the coolest person you've worked with your whole career? Who is the coolest of the cool? Like, who's the coolest?
I mean, there's been a lot of cool people, but I'd say Jeffrey Tambor.
Ooh, that's cool.
You
Sorry,
probably wouldn't even remember, but we were in just like I don't even think I had scenes with him, but he made a joke about it. It was he was just very funny, and we had a really cool interaction, and that always stood out to me. But I didn't really. I guess I wouldn't.
tough question. Sorry, Steffi.
It is a tough question. I don't know. I'm very fortunate to work with really cool people. So, you know, there's a lot of them that were really awesome experiences. It's hard to just say one, but yeah.
I'm shocked you didn't say Julie Andrews because I think you worked with her in like a movie. I think Julie Andrews.
Yeah. Julie Andrews, she was really cool. Glenn Close, she was really cool. Yeah, I've been very lucky to work with such cool people, you know. It's really neat.
Yeah, it's really cool. Like you worked with so many like icons and legends in my opinion. They're really cool people.
Yeah.
Oh. Now, what director would you say taught you the most? And is there a director you want to work with that you haven't worked with it, but you want to eventually?
I mean, there's a lot of directors that are so talented and amazing. That would be really cool to work with. I think you learn something from every director, whether it's a good experience or a bad experience. You always take something really good from that. I'd probably say I learned the most from the director who did the pilot I told you about called Throwing Stones. He just really he approached and taught me things in a way that I really responded to, and I just remembered that experience overall being something that I just really take with me through my career. It was just like a lovely experience all around.
Wow.
Say that. Although I have to say, I did a movie called Safety of Objects, and she was a phenomenal director too. I learned a lot from her as well. So that was really that was a really good experience as well.
Would you want to work with this one person that wants to become a director, Joe Zito here? Would you want? Because I want to become a director.
Oh yeah, hey, there you go. For sure.
Because I want to be a director as a career, actually, believe it or not, Stephanie.
Oh
I love
wow,
to
good
write
for you.
scripts. Oh, thank you.
Yeah, that's
Yeah,
awesome.
because
Well,
I believe.
doing that, that's great.
Sorry, Nero. Sorry.
No.
Yeah, because I like to write scripts as a hobby. Like I write at least like 10 pages plus a day at least. That's my goal.
Good for you. That's
Thank
a great
you.
goal. Keep it up.
Thank you. I appreciate that.
Yeah.
Now, if you go into like voice acting, like if you were like a voice actress, what do you think you would have done as a career instead? And what other interests and hobbies do you have besides acting and voice acting?
I think I look back on it now and I probably would have been a nurse.
Ooh, okay.
That's something that appeals to me. But also something creative. Like I always loved the idea of music videos. I really like music and film and like the combination of the two. So I don't know. But I would probably say nurse.
So Nurse Stephanie,
Nurse Stephanie, that's right.
like that. Now, what hobbies do you have? Like, do you like ride a bike, draw, write? Do you have any hobbies?
I really love reading.
Ooh.
I love reading. I like jogging. I love working out.
Mhm.
Yeah, pretty
Wow.
boring. But yeah, I really love to read.
I like to read too, so it's
Yeah,
not a boring hobby. It's a
yeah.
fun hobby. Like it helps you like learn more words. If that makes sense. It helps you like.
Yeah, and if you have a really good book, you get lost in it and it kind of like plays out in your mind like a movie, which I really love if you get into a good book. So I really love reading. Yeah.
Now, side question: who would you say is like some of your favorite books? Then, like you love books. Do you have a favorite book you've read or read? Like,
Um,
read?
yeah. What is his name? Frederick Bachman, I believe. He writes a lot of stuff. Oh, is that his name? Um, oh gosh, there's so many great books. There's just so many great books. I really loved The Goldfinch that they actually made a movie out of. I never saw the movie because I loved the book so much that I didn't want to watch the movie, but I loved that book. Um, there's so many great books. I mean, there's just yeah, there's it's a wonderful world of interesting stories when you pick up books. So yeah.
Is there like a genre of books you like? Like, do you like mysteries, actions, thrillers, or
I kind of like all of it. I'm not like a big fantasy person. I don't pick those up, but I love fiction, nonfiction. I just don't pick up like the fantasy or the sci-fi. I'm not like super into those. Those would be the two. And I I sometimes don't like picking up period piece, like
Hmm.
you know, but sometimes I do.
Hmm.
I like reading more modern stories.
Hmm. I like that. I like that actually. That's really cool. Cause
Yeah.
I love to be like action adventure. If that makes sense. That's
Yeah,
what I like.
yeah. Oh, for sure. Yeah.
Wow, interesting. Now, do you have a favorite band or artist and type of music? Would you say?
Not really. I kind of just love music in general.
Hmm.
Um, not really. I just kind of listen to everything. I love everything. Although
So
I
you
do
like,
love Adele. I mean, if I could see her live, that would be like, wow. So I guess I do love Adele. But I listen to everything. I listen to like old grunge bands. I listen to some hip hop. I listen to pop. I kind of listen to everything.
so if I ever got Adele on the podcast, would you want to co-host stuff?
Oh my gosh, are you crazy? Of course, I wouldn't even know what to say. I'd be like, "Bup, bup, 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 bup." Oh, it's Adele.
She starts singing. You like?
Oh, I would be over for me. It would be over.
It's cool. You said you like all types. Did you ever? You said you know Zach Bennett. Did you ever listen to any of his music? Because I don't know if you knew he was in a band. Did you know it? Stephanie?
Yeah, no, you know what? I've never listened to his. I was gonna. I have never listened to his band. No,
Oh,
but I did
oh.
know a musician as well. Yeah.
Yeah, because he actually mentioned like in his interview, like he was telling me like how his band name changed. He's got like a tattoo. I don't know if you know on his
Oh,
like.
I'm sure.
You're like wow, he's
Yeah,
dedicated to his
it's a
band.
whole different world. Musicians, you know. It's
Yeah,
yeah, very
yeah,
cool.
yeah. I like that.
Awesome.
Now, now, what would you say is some of your favorite movies and TV shows? Would you say like what's your picks? Stephanie's picks. What's your picks?
Bosch.
Okay.
My favorites, top favorites. I loved Sons of Anarchy.
Ooh.
Um, I really love watching documentaries, though. I love documentaries. Um, but a good comedy is pretty good too. I just haven't seen one in a while. Oh, Ted Lasso was really good. I love Ted Lasso. So I'd say those are my top.
I think this, believe it or not, there's like a Comic-Con in Chicago here in July where a
Mhm.
lot of Sons of Anarchy people are coming.
Oh wow, that's cool. Yeah, I love
Because you
that.
said you love Sons of Anarchy. There's like at least 10 people coming from that show, so it's
Oh,
definitely
cool. That's so cool. Nice.
Yeah. And have you ever heard the actor Sean Astin before? Have you ever seen any of his movies?
Yeah. Rudy.
I bet. Yes, you know it.
Yeah,
'Cause
yeah.
I actually interviewed him too. Like he was telling me his stories too about him and his mother, which is
Oh
really cool.
yeah, for sure. Yeah. Very cool.
Thank you. Favorite sports and favorite teams? Would you say?
Favorite sports.
You like hockey? Sorry.
I do. I kind of am a bandwagon sports person, but I do love football. I like football. I love watching soccer too. I'm a big World Cup fan. So that's kind of fun to watch.
Who would you say is your teams then? Sorry, I asked. Who would you say is your favorite teams?
It kind of depends on when I'm watching it. Like there's obviously you watch Messi and you watch Ronaldo and you know there's a few heavy hitters on different teams. So it kind of I don't really have one singular favorite team. I just kind of love watching them all play. Like it's really entertaining. Like they're such athletes. It's really cool.
So is this so the same thing as soccer is like football? Like you watch anybody or for football too, or
Oh, football, it depends on the year. Like everybody gets drafted so often that you kind of have to feel which team is. I don't have a favorite team. I just like watching football. Yeah. I like the game.
now? Sorry, I ask American football or Canadian football because I know there's like a difference. Sorry,
This is
Stephanie.
I'm gonna sound like a bad Canadian, but American.
Sorry.
Well, I mean it's broadcast more, right? So it's like the NFL is a pretty wild sport. So it's interesting to me. Yeah.
Like I don't know if you knew, like, do you know the voice actor Corey Dorn at all?
I
Stephanie?
do, yeah.
He's a big Dolphins fan. I don't know if you knew that.
Oh, I can see that. Yeah, that's great. Cool.
Awesome. Now, favorite food. If you could choose all your favorite, like if you choose a favorite food, what would you say? Favorite food.
Oh my gosh. I don't really have one. I don't really have one. I mean, like I love a good cheese, I guess. When I was younger, if you would have asked me, I would have said lasagna. I mean, lasagna is pretty up there. I'd go with lasagna.
Lasagna.
I think
Solid,
so.
solid choice.
If
but-
I had to pick one, yeah, that's a solid choice. Yeah, lasagna. I'd probably pick lasagna.
Is there food you don't like? You like? Oh, get this away. Or is there a food you don't like?
I wish I liked it, but I don't like sushi.
Yeah. Thank you.
But I
Okay.
really wished I did,
Mm.
but I don't like sushi.
Yeah. Personally, I don't like sushi either. So thank you. Somebody that agrees. 'Cause-
I know we're few. There's few of us.
yeah.
Lots of people love sushi. I wish I liked it, but I just don't like it.
Yeah. It looks nasty. Yeah. It tastes a little bit. Yeah. Sorry.
Yeah. I agree.
We're the sushi haters. I'm kidding.
That's it. No, I'm not a hater. Because I wish I liked it, but I just don't. Yeah, it's the raw fish thing. It's the raw thing. I can't do it.
Yeah. I don't get how people like that. I'm sorry, but it's like that one thing. Have you seen that one Tootsie Roll Pop commercial? You may never know, or the world may never know. Do you ever see that?
No, I haven't.
It's like with the owl. Like he like says, how many licks does it take for a Tootsie Pop to like end? The world may never.
I'll have to look out for it.
Now, are there any projects you have in the works that are coming up? Definitely. Any projects?
Not as of yet. But hopefully soon. Not as of yet. I just finished I finished that cartoon a while ago, so we'll see what comes next.
Told you. Sorry.
That's right. Hopefully. We'll see.
I know. Now, what's your advice for younger kids that want to become like an actress and voice actress? Who would you say is your advice, Stephanie?
My advice is to believe in yourself and really hone in on your self-confidence and just really believe in yourself. If you want to do it, you can do it.
I also hear like people say like make sure you like learn the craft. I always hear that too.
Sure.
Yeah.
Sure. Yeah, learn the craft. I mean, you can learn a lot by just having experiences too. Like my first voice job I ever did, I had no idea what I was doing. But as soon as you jump in, it's like the more experience you have, the more you get to know it and the more you get comfortable and the more, but you have to like go in with your confidence and like be really sure of yourself and just believe in yourself, like you can do it. So
I like to have person like stay humble. Remember where you came from. Don't like get like, oh, I'm so big. Like, don't be cocky.
Yeah, for sure.
I like that. Now, Stephanie, would you be willing to do a part 2 interview answering fan submitted questions?
Sure.
Okay, I figured I'd ask you because a lot of people like we were asking too. Like, if I get you on like for like a part 2, would you be willing to?
For sure. Yeah, of course.
Because that'd be cool. Like people ask like about your time on Total Drama, your career. Like that'd be cool.
Gosh, if I can remember, that was, yeah, for sure. Absolutely, yeah.
Yeah, they'll ask you like, "Oh, do you remember what happened in this scene?" You're like,
Yeah, I might not remember that, but yeah, I can for sure.
Thank you, Stephanie.
You're welcome.
Now, Stephanie, before I ask you my last question, do you have any questions? Do you have any?
Yeah. When did you start your YouTube channel?
Sure. Well, I started these podcast interviews of April 29th, 2020, and I figured I'd start these like help spread positivity and cheer people up because it's like a tough, negative time for people.
Yeah.
But, pandemic's bringing people down and depressed. So.
Great, good for you. Do you plan on going to school for becoming a director?
Yes.
Good for you. Nice.
Thank you. Appreciate it. Yeah, because I love, like I said, love to write. You should see, like, you're like, wow, Joe, this is pretty good. Oh, sorry.
Yeah, I bet I would.
Get cast is the lead. Oh, thank you. Appreciate that. Yeah. Now, any other questions you have, or before I ask my last question?
No.
Sorry.
Ask your last question.
Now, Stephanie, is there anything you would like to promote and shout out? Like, help link down below in the video description.
The channel, this channel, Joe's channel. Hit the like button.
You got it.
Right now.
If you want, do you want me to link? Do you have a Twitter and Instagram page? Do you have any of those? I can link down your pages.
Just your link.
Are you sure? Okay. Okay, sorry, Stephanie.
I'm on Twitter, but
you don't use it that much?
I'm not on it very often. But like and subscribe to this channel.
Thank you, Stephanie.
You're welcome.
Well, thank you again, Stephanie, for being an awesome, amazing guest. Thank you.
Thank you so much for having me.
Yeah. Have a great day, everybody, and stay awesome. And you stay awesome, Stephanie.
You too.